Walking down these streets we knew, we're talking like we're fine. The pauses fill the air, they're weighing down on your smile and mine. And I thought that I could handle seeing the hurt that's in your eyes. If they're reflecting mine, we're not alright. Oh, oh, ooh, the people who have come and gone between that night and now have shown me who I don't want to be a few more years from now. And I've done all that there is to do in hopes of starting anew. But the more I try to erase all traces, the more I think of you. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. And still there's one thing on my mind. Where does love go when it dies? And as we part and say our last goodbye, we know it's time to let go. Oh, it's time to let go. Yeah. Ooh, oh, walking down these streets with you, we're talking like we're fine. Okay. So I've got good news and bad news.
Yes.
Yeah. The good news is lovely melody, great feel, you sing it well. The not so great news is, can you sing me the chorus? Good, okay, right. So maybe that's, so we know that that's the chorus.
Yeah.
And the chorus is the king or queen of the song. Yeah. The chorus needs to dominate the song. So if our lyric is, it's time to let go, everything else must bow down and serve that chorus. And we're looking for imagery that is going to serve the chorus. And when we got to the it's time to let go, it was a surprise to me. Instead of building, or there being some kind of image that leads me to that, that leads me logically to that chorus. And the thing that would really help to tie that all together is to have kind of a key of the song. Okay. What I mean by key is not just the musical key, but the metaphor key, or so I was telling the students the other day that I've got a song that I need to rewrite because the verses don't serve the chorus. The verses are beautiful, and the chorus. So I turned to blue, and I thought turn's actually not a very strong verb, so I need to get a stronger verb. So I fade to blue, and there is nothing in my verses that is about fading. So I showed it to another songwriter, and I had to go back to the drawing board and go, okay, I don't have that quality in any of my verses. So the verses are not serving the chorus in my song that I need to rewrite. So looking at what are the images that are going to start the dye dripping down from the very first part of the song. Can you see me the first bit? So let's have a look at a couple of things. Can you see me the first?
Walking down these streets we knew, we're talking like we're fine. The pauses fill the air, they're weighing down on your smile and mine.
Zara, you want me to play so that you can listen?
Do you know this?
The top, right?
Yeah. In a sec, yeah. Well, actually, let's just look at that first bit. So the first thing that's cool is that your chords are telling the story. They're giving us the body language of the song. They're talking like we're fine. We're so not okay because we have an F minor. That's how we know we're not okay, is we've got a minor chord there. Okay. So where to start? I think we need to start from the image. Actually, yeah. If you play it.
Yeah. But then you won't have the lyrics.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
Okay. You know, see this key?
Yeah.
We're talking like we're fine. We know it's time to let go. We're talking like we're
fine. Okay. Figuring out what is going to be most helpful to kind of go, right, we've got an hour, let's, and you've got to record it tomorrow. What do we do? So there are a couple of concepts I'm going to throw at you.
Yeah.
One of them is that whenever we are writing a song, we have a choice between either an even number of lines, which is going to make us feel stable,
yes,
or an odd number of lines, which is going to make us feel
unstable.
Odd, unstable.
Yay, talk about that before.
Stable and unstable.
Stable.
See, I talk about it in terms of movement, but I've stolen this from Pat Patterson, who did his songwriting, so he knows I've stolen this stuff, he's fine with it, so that you know. Because it's and we have a tendency to write an even number of lines because we think we've got to have an even rhyme scheme, but we don't necessarily have to. So if you think of John Mayer's your body is a wonderland, your body is a wonderland, your body is a wonderland. I have to get on to the next thing. It's not to the end of the song that we have it 4 times. Your body's a wonderland, your body's a wonderland, your body's a wonderland, your body's a wonderland. Then we have a sense of completion. You can have a cigarette, yeah, because it's done. We're done there.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the song, we have that forward motion, and we have that sense of we need to make it into the next section. Your chorus, both of your chorus and your verses. Both your chorus and your verses are all stable sections, and I think your bridge 1, 2, 3. Oh, is your bridge a 3-line section?
No, it's still 4.
It's still 4.
There's an invisible bar, so it's it's still 4.
So I would encourage you at some point in the song to have instability, because, and perhaps the body language of your chorus is it's time to let go. In which case, I would go for a 3-time repetition and find a rhyme in the middle, in the middle there. A second line that's going to make it stand out more, because rhyme is like putting something in bold. It's like saying, this is the important thing I want you to look at. It's time to let go. You know, I would look for a rhyming dictionary, because the first thing that comes to your mind is usually pond scum. Yeah, it's the stuff that's on top. It's something I know. You know, and you're kind of like, there might be, there's likely to be a stronger word in there in a go rhyme. And again, rhyme types actually have their degree of stability and instability. So the most stable rhyme types are our perfect rhyme, but we also have close rhyme. So slow, something that's got an additive rhyme, so something has an addition at the end or the beginning of the word.